Hi, in this video we're going to go over major 6 chords, the inversion, major 6. We're going to be working on the E string, the low E of course, not the high E. The second string in from this side, the A string, will be muted out with the fleshy part of our fingers. We've also got the G, B, and E string as well. So the high E is muted and so is the A. And it'll be done naturally basically. If you form these chords with your fingers, and be sure to download the PDFs to see how to do these, you can tell a little bit about how I'm doing them by watching this video, but I suggest you download the PDFs as well because they'll give you a more delineative look into the chord and where to put your fingers and what's possible and all that stuff. So let's start back down at the 3rd fret where we've been starting down here in G, and let's go ahead and form our chord. So this is G6, and by the way, the formula for a 6th chord is 1, 3, 5, and 6. Just like that. Major 6 chords provide sort of a mellow sound. They're cousins, close cousins of major 7 chords, and they give you sort of a real nice, mellow, laid-back type of sound, just like the major 7s are just a little different. So that is a major 6 chord, 1, 3, 5, and 6, with the root G on the bottom. And just like all the other, from a fundamental standpoint, if you take this chord and you move it up 1 fret, then it's a G major 6, or a G sharp major 6. If you move it up again, it's an A major 6, A sharp major 6, B major 6, C major 6, and so on. If you have any questions, please submit your question via the forum, or you can just email us and ask us that way. Either way, we'll get back with you and answer any question you might have if it's something that's beyond the scope of what's already on the site. Thanks a lot, and we'll see you in the next inversion. This next inversion is G6, first inversion, and the first inversion is going to have the 3rd on the bottom, and essentially what we've got going on here is third's here, the bottom. So the 3rd would be B. And as you can see, I kind of stopped there a little bit. I wasn't sure how to. I wanted you to see what I'm doing here. Basically, the index finger is barring back here on the 5th fret, and then you've got the 7th fret up here. I've got my ring finger on the B string, and then I've got my my pinky finger coming in on the G. And that's, oops, and that is a G6 first inversion. So I've got the 3rd on the bottom. And fundamentally speaking, if you move that chord around a fret up or a fret down, then that would adjust to whatever that bottom note was on 2 whole steps down. So if I took it and moved it 2 whole steps up, then we're playing an A6 first inversion, and so on and so forth. I highly recommend you watching the music theory videos on this site, as it gives you a comprehensive map to music, gives you the lay of the land, gives you a really good compass as well, so you can get around and understand exactly why you're doing what you're doing. Highly recommend it. So that's my selfless self-promotion for this chord series, and we'll go ahead and see you in the next inversion. Thanks. This next inversion is going to be on the 5th note of G, which is going to be D. So with the 6th chord, the 1 and the 5 are still G and D. It's just we're adding the 6 in there, so it's an E for the last one there. So this is it. So this is on the bottom. Got what looks like a little A minor form up here at the top. Please refer to your PDF for further guidance in that area. G6, 2nd inversion. And fundamentally, if you move it up or down, same rules apply. Thanks for watching. See you in the next inversion. This last inversion is the 3rd inversion of the G6 chord, G major 6. And we're going to do a wrap up here on the 12th fret, the double dots. This is E. E is the 6th note of G, and that's where we're getting this from. Please refer to your PDF for further documentation. You just kind of rake over that muted string that's in between my thumb and forefinger, and just rake right over it. It should be okay. Just make sure that it's barely touching your finger. Remember, don't push the A string down too much, or else it'll sound. Not that that would be the end of the world. It's just that would be a G6 suspended too, and we don't want that. Of course, I guess we could do it anyway though. Let's see what it sounds like. So thanks for watching. This has been the major 6 inversion on the E, D, B, and G strings. Thanks a lot, and take care.